What's up, Rice fam? It's your boy Justus.
And your girl Kacey.
And today we're here with what?
Video! Today's our mukbang. So we haven't done a mukbang before. So this is our first time. And you can see what we got. We got some seafood, some crab legs.
Hey, let me show them. Look what we got here. This big boy right here. We got the king
claw.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's the king crab legs.
King cat. We
got some snow crab legs.
We got some snow.
No, that's not snow. That's
Wait,
king.
That is the no.
This is king crab leg. And then the small ones are
my bad, y'all. My bad. My wife, she knows right.
This is the snow. We got the snow crab legs. Then we got some corn up in here.
We got some corn. You know, that smells good, y'all. Look at that. We got some mussels.
Some potatoes.
Some broccoli. And potatoes, that's about it. And we got the shrimp at the bottom.
Oh yeah, we got some shrimp in there.
We forgot that.
Today's mukbang, we're gonna be eating it up, but we also decided to tell y'all a little story. Something that we never really shared with,
Yeah.
So
we about to go into that story, let's get into it. Before we do that, we gonna dig in.
We're gonna bless the food.
Oh, let's bless the food. Lord God, we pray over this food.
Lord.
We thank you for it, God. We pray that you bless this food, Lord. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, so the story that we're going to tell you guys is our labor and delivery story. Basically, the story of when we had Kamari.
Yep.
This was almost 2 years ago. Ain't it crazy? It's crazy how fast time went.
Right.
It's so crazy.
Oh, shoot. It's hot. Oh, shoot. Ah.
I knew that was hot. You okay, baby?
I'm good.
So, yeah, this was almost, 2 years ago. We had a little baby Kamari. So, let me see where to start.
That's good, babe.
It's good? The corn good? I don't eat no mussels. Honestly, I only like shrimp and crab. I don't like no other seafood.
I like it. Just about everything, not everything. But, my fam... We from they from down south, so they put me on a lot. Yeah, she definitely.
My dad eat all that stuff, but I don't like it. I'm gonna go for the snow wrap. So anyway, let me see. I'm trying to figure out where to start.
Where you want to start? So you want to start where you received the calls, or?
Yeah, that day. Okay, so basically, Kamari was supposed to come like early October, I think, or like mid-October. But we was having our doctor's appointments, around the time she was supposed to come. And she wasn't coming. She wasn't trying to come out. I wasn't getting no contractions.
Yeah, our daughter, she was being a little stubborn.
She
was trying to stay inside mommy's stomach.
She was real comfortable up in there.
Yeah, really comfortable. And we was like, you gotta get out. You don't pay rent up in there. You gotta get out.
Especially for me, because honestly, my pregnancy, especially the third trimester, was very uncomfortable. And I was going through a lot. So.
Tell me about it, y'all. She took me through hell.
Okay, first off. Dang, I need some freaking...
Yeah, the scissors right here, babe.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, our doctor was just telling us, do this and this and that to make the, try to make the baby come. Mari was not, she didn't care.
Daddy, this is how we break. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I was walking like every day. And mind you, I was big as a house. My freaking back at one point just started hurting the whole time. Like the whole pregnancy. Not the whole pregnancy, but the whole like third trimester, my back was killing me. But, so we was walking. So one day, we decided to go for a walk around our neighborhood. This is when we was still living, this is when we was living with my mom. We had moved out of Philly and moved back to Delaware. Right. So we was walking around her neighborhood and, just trying to get the baby to come out and everything. So it was a nice little walk. Nothing happened. No contractions, nothing.
Facts.
But then after that, we got in the house and it was pretty late. And mind you, I didn't have my phone turned on. I don't know why. I had a bad habit.
We had like several missed calls. Like from our doctor, and I remember my wife playing the voicemail back, and it was an urgent voicemail, stating that from I don't know their what do you want to call it?
Basically, she called talking about I've been trying to reach you. I hope this is a good number. I really need to get in touch with you. And she was making it seem real urgent.
Yeah, right.
And she basically was like, from the ultrasound, the last ultrasound that we had, the baby wasn't growing.
Facts. Yeah, that's exactly.
And so, you know, when the baby is not growing, they suspecting there's like something going on with the umbilical cord. They're not getting enough oxygen or something. So we got real like scared.
Yeah, you know me, I was going crazy. I remember running upstairs, telling my mother-in-law.
Yeah, we ran upstairs to
right away, and we was like, we gotta get to the hospital.
Yeah. So first thing, honestly, the first thing when we told my mom,
she prayed.
Yeah, the first thing we did was pray. We got held hands and prayed because you know that's what we do. And then she was just like, "Don't be nervous. Don't worry. Go ahead, shower." Yeah, you was down. So I was up in the shower just praying because I was just scared and nervous.
Right.
I was just praying, and he was down there in our room packing up everything. I felt like it was a lot to pack up.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, y'all, it's not. It happened a while ago, and I don't remember everything. Some things are a little fuzzy, so bear with us, because it's hard to remember everything.
It's a lot.
All right, so we're packing. We got all our stuff packed. We get in our car. I think my mom drove.
Yeah, Mom drove.
Anyway, so it's like nighttime by this time, and we're in the car headed to the hospital. We get to the hospital. The doctor had already said that they had me already in the system, ready to go. Already had appointment, everything. So we can get to the hospital, and my mom can't. We have to go upstairs, but my mom can't come upstairs, so she waits down in the lobby while me and Justus go up. And you know, get all signed in and everything. So we get all signed in, and then after that is basically like the waiting game. So they put us in this
waiting area.
Like waiting area with
it
was like 4 or 5 other couples there, pregnant women.
Yeah, and then mind you, they was there before us, so
they was there before.
We knew we was gonna be sitting there for hours, man. We was
like, asking them how long y'all been here.
We was so tired and drained,
yeah.
And we was not ready to sit there for hours until they was able to call us back.
So honestly, what it was they didn't have rooms available. So we was with the couples that were going to be induced, because that's what they was going to do to me, induce me. So we was sitting there with other couples waiting to be induced, basically. And they was just trying to get rooms for us. If you know anything about Delaware, we ain't got a lot of hospitals. And in our area, it's like we only got like one hospital really for everybody. So there wasn't a lot of rooms. So basically we was sitting there for hours. Oh my gosh.
Tell me about it. Like, we was sitting there for like a good, I feel like 4 or 5 hours.
I feel like it was.
More.
Yeah, it was too long.
Mind you, me and my wife was just, exhausted.
Yeah, and we was hungry, and they told us the first time they told us we couldn't eat nothing because you about to get induced or whatever. I guess you can't eat. And then after a while,
You mean you?
I was saying like we, as in me and the other pregnant women.
Oh, I'm like, brother could eat.
Yeah, I know.
I was able to eat.
Oh yeah, didn't you go down there and eat and get something to eat for us?
Yeah, I did go to the cafeteria. I didn't get nothing to eat for you, did I?
I think you got something, and I was kind of just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You wasn't able to eat anything.
I can't really remember everything, y'all. But anyways, so we were sitting there for a while, and I'm trying to remember what happened after that. So they finally, after hours, say, okay, we can move you into a room. They move us into a room. My mom comes in, and it's another waiting game. They hook the baby up to the little heart monitor thing. And basically, we had to wait there until the ultrasound thing opened back up because it wasn't open. By that time, it was late at night.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So we had to stay overnight and wait for them to open up so I could get another ultrasound so they could see what's going on. So that was another long wait.
Yeah, so we just been playing the waiting game for a minute.
So yeah, we was playing the waiting game for a minute.
Until they officially, their team came in, the ultrasound team, I'm just calling them that, came in and was able to do an ultrasound.
So they did the ultrasound.
You know.
We went to the ultrasound, and Of course, they couldn't tell us nothing right away. So we did ultrasound. We went back to our room and waited some more to get the results, you know. So after all this waiting, they come back and come to find out the baby's fine.
Yep.
Thank you, Lord.
She's, growing perfectly. Nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong
At all. It was just an error on their end, basically.
Yeah. Honestly, it was hard because in the middle of my pregnancy, I had to come from a Philly doctor all the way back here to Delaware doctor. So I messed a lot up. I was seeing different people. Nobody really, had all my history and stuff.
Yeah,
it was hard getting the history, like my medical history from Philly doctor to over here. It's like they didn't want to send it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just,
a lot
of bumps we had to go through.
Yeah.
Just getting everything situated. Trying to get my wife.
Yeah.
Ready and prepared for her labor.
Baby. Yeah.
It was just a lot. We went through a lot.
So basically, since the ultrasound was good, guess what they did? Sent us right back home. Honestly, I was a little, like...
I'm gonna be honest. I was a little upset.
Yeah.
Because
we thought we was gonna have a baby.
We was there all that time, and
Yeah.
we was expecting to, go in labor.
Yeah.
And see our daughter come. And just to go there and be there all that time.
For nothing.
Just for nothing? Just to send us back home?
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
I mean, I'm glad. Of course, we happy that Kamari was, healthy and everything. They could have still induced us, I felt like. But they didn't want to. They were still going to, like, they were just like,
so I remember is that they was going to wait it out, give our daughter at least a couple more weeks to see if she was gonna come out on her own.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they told us methods and things we can do, to help her.
Yeah. So we went back home and what we did, we walked again and did other stuff and nothing happened. Until, we even went and had a doctor's appointment after this. And the doctor was like, wait. She was like, I'm surprised. I thought I would see y'all with a baby. Nope, not yet. So anyway, fast forward. I don't even know how long it was after.
It was, of course, heading towards the end of the month of October.
Yeah,
about to hit Halloween.
Mhm.
I don't remember what day it was. Is that well?
Oh,
of course, it was the day before.
Yeah,
it was the day before our daughter was born.
Mhm. So
my wife.
Okay. So it was around. Because I know we was sleeping in the bed and I kept on waking up.
It was like around maybe 3, 4 something in the morning.
And I kept on like.
I remember I was laying there with my wife. I'm rubbing her belly and listening to my daughter and everything. And,
I think at one point you was trying to go to sleep too.
Yeah, I was trying to go to sleep on top of it. I couldn't sleep. Look, my wife, it was our first pregnancy, first child. I couldn't barely sleep, to be honest with you. I probably got about 2-3 hours sleep the most. But anyway, you started having contractions that night, right?
Yeah, so I started feeling, I was like, I don't know what this pain is. I never had it though. Of course, I never felt contractions before, so I was like, is this contraction? Because it kept on coming at a certain time.
It was like what, severe pains? Or
it was bearable. It was painful, but it was bearable. So I was like, this gotta be. And I was trying to, lay back down. I was like, maybe I'll wait it out, because, if you go to the hospital, you're going to be waiting anyway if you're not far along. So I tried to go back to sleep. Crap just got more and more intense.
We tried to go back to sleep, and I remember my wife waking up like, it's getting worse.
Yeah, I was sitting on the bed.
All right, holding on her stomach, and I was like, we ain't getting to that point. She started screaming.
Oh, gosh. So honestly, I went up to my mom and I was like, I think I'm having contractions.
So so we told Mom Dukes, and Mom's like, all right, let's go. Got to packing all over again.
I think a lot of stuff was still packed from earlier.
Yeah, so we started packing. Mom Dukes got us in the car, and mind you, it wasn't a lot of traffic, of course, around that time morning, so we was able to get to the hospital much faster. And around when we got there, of course, we checked in, let them know what we was there for, and
I was having contractions.
Having contractions before they got us back there,
quicker than last time. So I already knew that we was going to be in labor for hours. I wasn't far long enough for them to, not have to induce me. They still had to induce me. because I wasn't, you know, progressing enough. So basically, I'm trying to figure out another part.
You got some shrimp?
Oh, I didn't even take some shrimp yet.
Put some right here.
Why, you been eating them all?
No, they all at the bottom hiding.
So, they had to induce me, and honestly, I've been looking at, before all of this happened, I was always researching on induction, and they was going to use Pitocin, and I always read that that's like the most painful thing ever, is to be on Pitocin, especially, you know, without any medicine, no epidural, nothing. So I already had it. I was already going in there like, y'all gonna give me this epidural. I was not about to feel that pain. I don't care. I didn't want to have a natural birth. I ain't about that life. You're right.
So tell them how to, you know.
So basically,
how that go,
yeah.
how that went.
So basically, yeah, they started giving me Pitocin. But first, what they was gonna do was stick a balloon up in there, and yeah, it was like a little small balloon.
Stick a balloon.
It was like a little small balloon thing. You don't even remember that they was gonna put up me so they could open me up more because I wasn't dilated more. I mean enough.
I don't remember that.
I was praying. Oh my gosh, prayer works, y'all. I was praying so hard. I was like, I don't want that. I do not want that. I already heard how painful or uncomfortable it could be. So I was praying they didn't have to do that. So when the doctor came back in and checked me again, I was more dilated, so they didn't have to do that. So I was happy about that.
Baby talk.
This is gonna have to be our seafood paper towels, cause this is
Messy.
So yeah, after that, I was like, I kept telling my mom and telling Justus, I want the epidural. I don't want to feel no more pain. I was only like maybe 4 or 5 centimeters dilated or something like that.
She was trying to get that epidural.
But I didn't want to feel no more pain.
She trying to get that quick.
I was trying to chill.
She kept harassing the doctors like, when I'm getting that epidural.
Yep. My mom was like, y'all gonna give my baby epidural?
Y'all better look out for my baby.
Give me my... So nah, she didn't say that, but she still was like, can she get the epidural?
We both was looking
Yeah,
out.
you
I was
was
making
too.
sure. I was asking, hey,
Yeah.
when she gonna get that epidural? Cause
No.
I didn't want her to be in pain.
Honestly,
you know?
doctors go, a lot of times they'll be like, they want you to get to your worst like pain ever before they give it to you. I didn't want to do that.
She wasn't having it, y'all.
I didn't want to get to my worst pain. I want you to give it to me now, so I won't have to feel all of that. So, doctor came in, and I was like, "Can I get the epidural?" And he was like, "Is it unbearable? Can't?" I was like, "Yes, it's unbearable." It wasn't unbearable. I was fine. I was chilling, but I just wanted it, so I was like, "Yeah, I can't take it." Even though I could. But they gave it to me, though. Honestly, it probably would have been better if I waited until I was in, like, bad pain to get the epidural. Because that crap hurt. That epidural, it was no joke. Felt like I was getting stapled.
I don't know how they put the needle like,
in my back.
I was sitting right
in
front of her
right there. Mm-hmm.
when I was seeing her getting it. And, you know, they got the IV and the long needle. And all I know, they told her you had to sit up while they did. Yeah. So they told her to sit up straight.
And then
move.
You was like, yeah, I couldn't move.
And I held her hand tight, and I was like, all right, babe, you got this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw them inject the needle.
Yeah, in the spine.
In her
That's
spine.
what it does.
And I was just like, I don't know about that one. I never had something like that done before. I had needles, but nothing done like that before. You know, I had IVs, but not long. That needle was pretty long.
Yeah. I already knew the process and everything. I just took it.
My baby was a trooper. She
took it like a G.
You know, she took it like a G. And it did hurt, but after a while, he was fine, right?
Mm-hmm. I went numb after that. It was pretty good. I was always scared because I used to read like horror stories of the epidural like failing and like people, you know, that get it and then they can't, like they feel everything.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to feel nothing, so I was a little nervous about that, but I didn't feel nothing. I was numb.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah, I was good. So basically after that, and they was, you know, the Pitocin was in me. They was putting the Pitocin in. I got the epidural in. Basically after that, it was a waiting game. So basically after that, it was a waiting game. Waiting for Mari to, you know, move on down the road.
So we was basically waiting, and then also we was waiting for a while. So Mom Dukes, I think, did Mom spend the night with us? Yeah, she spent the night out there. Yeah, she stayed.
I think she did went home for a little bit and then came back.
Oh, she came back. Yeah, closer to the
Because
town.
they told us it's going to be some hours and get comfortable. Because, you know, babies don't come right away. You got to go through some labor first so you can get, you know.
So it was a long night. I remember me and Babe was just sitting there chilling. We was watching movies, shows.
We was watching Walking Dead. I was just sitting there watching
Dead.
Walking Dead. Honestly, I was, like, nervous. I wasn't as nervous as before, but I was kind of, like, nervous. Because I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to go in your first time. Mm-hmm. It's really nerve-wracking, like, really nerve-wracking. I don't know if you was nervous. Was you nervous?
Of course. Heck yeah. I was like, my heart was beating. I was nervous. I don't know what, you know. I was like, I hope this turned out well. You know, my daughter come out well. Yeah. You know.
So then.
And also I was just like thinking the whole night, like what she looks like, what my daughter look like.
Always like what she look like.
Just picturing in my mind what my daughter possibly will look like when she, you know, come out.
And then so my mom came back after a while, and then y'all got some food. I remember that part because I was a little low key salty.
Brother likes to eat.
I was a little low key salty because I couldn't eat after a certain point.
Yeah, I felt bad for my baby.
Y'all was over here rubbing.
We had those cheeseburger, French fries. I think I had cheesesteak at one time. And
mind you, that cafeteria food.
I know. I used to work there, so I know they food is A1, like really A1. Man, mom's was going ham.
I just want to know how come they can't give you the cafeteria food as like a patient.
They give you that.
They give you the nasty behind food. I'm like, I don't want this. I want the cafeteria food.
How was it through the night? You remember?
I might have slept a little teeny bit, but honestly, I don't really remember sleeping that much.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think I got a few hours here and there.
Yeah, you did. You and mom, like they had a little couch.
Yeah, we took turns.
Not couch. It was like a little like.
No, it was like a little bed they had over there near the window.
Yeah, and him and my mom.
We took turns, you know, taking naps.
Little cat naps.
Cat nap, and I remember, mom took her nap and then I took mine, and I slept all the way until. Yeah, you were sleeping for a while. I think then, next morning.
Yeah, so it was
mom
around
was
the time.
already there.
Oh, before then though.
Oh, wait.
Before then, we moved us to another room. So I just remember them like rolling me into another room. And then I remember I got so nauseous like right before they was about to, you know, come in and get the baby out. I got so nauseous I was like throwing up. So after that I was feeling better. I just had to let it out.
So I remember you want to go to the next part when the day of the labor. Going.
Yeah, this basically. So it was only like when they took us to the other room. I think it was only a few hours later.
Oh, I don't remember because I was asleep.
You thought you slept longer, huh? All that meat, big boy.
Yeah, look at that.
So Justus was basically sleeping, and they was ready for me to push. I was like, let me go wake my husband up first. Go get my husband. So my mom wakes him up, and everybody gets in place. There was a couple of nurses up in there. Yeah, we had the doctor.
And mind you, we wanted to record.
Yeah, we did.
My wife's labor, but it was like no cameras or phones or nothing allowed. And mind you, I wasn't thinking. I could have set the tripod up and put it in the back where it wasn't noticeable, and just had turned the camera. Only thing I was able to get out of it was pictures.
I think I insert some pictures in there so y'all can see. I think I did
do a little bit recording. I think just a little bit, real quick, but not too long. But all right, we kind of. All
right, so
let's rewind back to.
Woke you up,
getting prepared,
and then you came over, and honestly, Justus was telling me my whole pregnancy how he was not gonna look at nothing. He was gonna stand over here like to my side and like help me push, but he wasn't looking down there to see the baby come out or nothing. Tell me why he said that right up until that day, that moment. As soon as they was like, we're about to push, he went over there and was standing right there looking at everything. And I was like, okay, you ain't pass out, you ain't faint, nothing.
I know.
You did good.
To be honest, I thought I was going to be on the floor like this. I thought that was going to be me, but I actually did good. I'm not, I stood there.
It wasn't that bad, was it?
No, I watched,
you watched the whole thing.
As they told her to push, I'm looking down there, and I'm like, trying to see if my daughter's head going to pop out soon. And it took a while.
We was pushing for about...
good hour?
Probably about an hour or two.
About an hour or two?
Yeah. I can't remember.
I'm just like holding my wife's hand. I'm like, come on, baby, you can do it. Let's go.
I was like,
One,
Mari.
two,
Every time,
three, push.
right,
You know?
they was like telling me pushing everything, and Mari was a little stubborn.
Yeah, she was not
She
trying
would
to
come
out
out down a little bit and then go right back up there. I was like, oh
She was
God.
getting too comfortable up there.
It was so exhausting. But after a while, we saw that hair. That hair was the first thing we saw.
Yeah, so I remember, of course, my wife, you couldn't see it, but...
They gave me a mirror, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a little bit husky right here. I don't know about this one.
So you definitely need a hammer. We should have got a hammer. So yeah, we was pushing I was pushing for a while. Until they was like, go, push, push, push. And that one last push came, flying out. Yeah.
I saw a little head at first and black hair, all black hair. I remember she popped out and looked right at Daddy. And mind you, her eyes was open.
Her eyes open like
I mean, honest,
a
we
couple
know.
seconds after
when
she
babies,
came out.
honest with you, they was open the whole time.
Yeah.
So, what happened after that?
So yeah, they cleaned up the baby. I can't remember if they gave her to you first.
Well,
Or put
before
me
they
on.
gave her to me, they had to cut the what's the name?
Oh yeah, the umbilical. So he cut the umbilical cord. So while they was like getting her measurements and weighing her and everything, you was off to decide what.
Oh,
Mari.
wait, babe. They had to make her cry too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when they first, we all over the.
I know.
When they first took her out, they had to make her cry because she wasn't crying. So they had to make sure she was good. And then they did give her to me at one point so she could, because I was breastfeeding. So they put her on me. And she breastfed easily right away. And then remember when she was like sitting up with her head? Like they put her on my chest and she was like lifting her head, looking around the room like, where am I at? That's when they took her over and you was with her and you was watching them like weigh her and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah, so after they did everything, cutting the cord and they took her over for measurements and I stood over there with her. And mind you, my daughter was over there throwing up gang signs.
Oh yeah, you
She was like,
we're gonna show y'all those pictures now.
it was definitely.
And she was
over
making
there.
noises.
She was making what?
You like these like
dinosaur or
bird? I don't
bird
know.
sounds,
I can't.
some crap.
Can't
You was
explain
looking
it.
at her like everybody was
Wish we
like,
would've recorded.
everybody was like, is that her?
She was like, ow, 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 ow. I'm like, is that normal?
Oh, yo, it was too funny, man. We was like, wow.
It was so cute. So while that's all going on, I was over here getting stitched up because she tore me open. Like I had some cuts. I forgot what degree it was, but it was pretty. I was like getting stitched up for a while. I was getting stitched up for a while. That was so uncomfortable. Nobody tells you about that uncomfortable part. Like after like the recovery part, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That makes me think about like, do I want to have another one?
But I give it to you, babe. You did it.
I did it.
Oh, it's a little.
And God was with me all the way.
Facts.
Everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. So yeah, that's basically our labor and delivery story.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, when we leave anything out, I think that was all the good.
That was all the details.
Yep. We appreciate y'all sitting through this whole
I don't know how long this is gonna be.
But anyway, we appreciate y'all sitting through, listening.
Thank y'all.
If you are here for the first time, I didn't get a chance to say it through the video, but y'all know what I'm about to say. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down. A comment below, y'all. Let us know what y'all think. Man, give us feedback about our videos, our content, ideas, anything.
How'd y'all, like
tell
our
us how y'all
first
feel,
mukbang?
man.
Our first mukbang, how y'all like it? If
Facts.
y'all want us to do some more mukbangs, give us some more stories. Like we have a lot of stories.
Yeah, we got plenty of stories we can tell y'all. I got plenty of stories to tell y'all. So we definitely can give y'all some good stories. So
stay tuned for that.
Just like let us know, and we gonna get out of here. We gotta wrap this up. Here, Rice fam, we love y'all. God bless. I love you, Poop. Kiss. Rice fam.